Alright, so welcome back to the 500 IQ Hideout. Today we have plethora amount of information regarding PS5. Obviously, Sony legitimately came out, they confirmed PS5, and it seems like all the leaks were basically true. But we have multiple topics at hand. I want to talk about like PS5. I also do want to show you guys a leaked gameplay footage that released a couple of months ago. Basically, we saw Gran Turismo running at 8K 120 FPS, and obviously at that time, understandably, a lot of people didn't believe, but basically that was a real footage. I'm gonna show you guys that. GTA 6 is back in the news, and we're hearing that it's gonna be announced this year alongside PS5 and be released next year in 2020, and it seems to be very true because Rockstar Games normally like to release trailer like months in advance, a year in advance. So we're hearing a lot of that. Also, Modern Warfare 4 is back in the news, and basically it's happening on next gen platform. We have confirmation from Infinity Ward, and I'm not making this up. I'm gonna be showing you guys everything in this video, so let's just get right into it. As always, here I like to cover Call of Duty stuff and some gaming news on the side, so absolutely like and subscribe for more. But first of all, I'm gonna show you guys this 8K gameplay leaked footage. Someone captured it with their phones and it was uploaded on YouTube. I took it, and now I'm also gonna be uploading on YouTube, and you're definitely gonna be watching on a device that doesn't support 8K. So you know, it's not really gonna be 8K, but basically when it came out, it was claimed to be an 8K gameplay footage of Gran Turismo running on an 8K TV, but we didn't know like how it came to be, on what platform it was running. We were just all assuming that it's gonna be running on the PS5 because it was Gran Turismo and it was something that we have never seen before. And it was claimed that this footage that you guys are watching was running at 8K 120 frames per second. Like, how crazy is that? Just let that sink in. And understandably, a lot of people didn't believe. I was more of like 7, 8 out of 10. I was kind of believing it because it came from, I believe, Tokyo conference, something like that. All I know is that it came from a real conference, and that's why I was like, okay, this is legit. But today, Sony legitimately confirmed that it is real. Now, Charlie and Intel combine everything, and this is what they say. Here are the highlights of the new features of the next generation PlayStation, presumably called PlayStation 5. It's gonna have backwards compatibility with the PS4 games. And if you really think about it, every single game that's gonna be on PS4 is now gonna be playable on the PS5, but I'm not really talking about in that way when I say that Modern Warfare 4 will be on next gen. I mean, Infinity Ward confirmed that it's gonna be coming for multiple next generation platforms, so for sure it's gonna be backwards compatible, but it's gonna be like a next gen game. I'll get to that part in just a sec. And also, this is pretty good news because that means that I'll be able to sell my PS4 Pro, and you know, I'll be able to play all of my PS4 games on the PS5. I'm just hoping that we can still play PS3 and PS2 games on the PS5. I guess we're gonna find that out pretty soon, whether we can or not. We're also hearing that it's still gonna be using physical media, so that's actually good news for all the homies who like to collect the discs and, you know, roll with that. So it's good news for the homies out there, definitely 100%. It's also gonna have an 8-core AMD processor, Radeon Navi GPU, and it's gonna be able to support up to 8K resolution. Note that it doesn't say 8K resolution, but up to 8K resolution, might be 12K. I'm kind of mind blown. I honestly do suspect that not every single game is gonna be playable at like 8K 120 FPS. I think that some games are gonna be playable at 8K 120 FPS. Other games might be like, hey, 8K 60 FPS. It is mind-bogglingly crazy, right? And also, there were 2 leaks which I want to get into. I mean, we have a ton of information, and I'm trying to make sure I combine all of that in one go, but we had 2 leaks. First leak was, I believe, regarding GTA 6, that it's coming in 2020. Obviously treated as a leak and a rumor, but it came out, I believe, yesterday. If I can find it, I'll throw it on the screen. And it's kind of crazy that today Sony kind of confirmed it, because in that leak it was saying that it's gonna be announced later on this year or early 2020, and it's gonna be coming out with PS5 next year in 2020, and Sony legitimately confirmed that. And the second leak was also regarding a PS5. I believe that happened yesterday. I actually heard about that leak yesterday, which was kind of talking about these specs, and it was saying that PS5 will cost $500. And if that's true, that's gonna be, I mean, homies about to have some very bad time. They about to lose that precious paper for sure, because if you really think about it, $500 US is like 6 50 Canadian dollars, and that's where I'm at. And once you kind of like count the taxes, it's really and easily gonna be able to go up to like $700, which is absolutely crazy. I hope that leak is untrue, but it's also gonna have SSD and more storage, so that's actually good for sure. And I guess that is gonna be one of the reasons why it's gonna be like $500, which is absolutely crazy. But Spider-Man load times will be from 15 seconds to 0.8 seconds. I'm completely mind blown. That's like an example that they're given. It's also gonna have ray tracing, which is definitely gonna be gorgeous. I should be having something in the background to kind of like demonstrate that. Basically, like reflections are gonna be just crazy good, right? The light is gonna be able to bounce off of everything and anything, and that will definitely make the footage look absolutely realistic. I mean, I can't wait. I'm just hoping that it doesn't cost $500. Even if it costs $500, most of us are probably gonna be getting it regardless. We're living life in the 6, we're living life on realistic difficulty, but whatever, right? Next gen console is gonna sell like hotcakes. But PlayStation next generation console takes all those boxes, starting with an AMD chip at the heart of the device. Warning, some alphabet soup follows. The CPU is based on the 3rd generation of AMD's Ryzen line and contains 8 cores of the company's new 7nm Zen 2 micro architecture. The GPU, a custom variant of Radeon's Navi family, will support ray tracing, a technique that models the travel of the light to simulate complex interactions in 3D environment. Ray tracing is a brand new feature for the PS5, which will allow better loading and scripting of the environments for the platform. And I quote, if you wanted to run tests to see if the player can hear certain audio sources or if the enemies can hear the player's footsteps, ray tracing is useful for that. New CPU, new GPU, the ability to deliver unprecedented visual and audio effects in a game, and maybe a PSVR sequel at some point as well. That's all great, but there's something else that excites Cerny even more, something that he calls a true game changer, something that more than anything else is the key to the next generation. It's a hard drive, and Sony is also not hosting an E3 conference. We already know about it. So the company appears to be announcing first details on next generation platform ahead of Microsoft. Expected news at E3 in 2 months. And yes, guys, rumors and leaks confirm that at E3 this year, Xbox and Microsoft is going to be announcing a brand new Xbox. And they low-key confirmed it when Google Stadia was announced. I forgot the guy's name, but he's like a higher up, right? He came out and he said that we're gonna have something big planned at E3, and he replied to Google Stadia, and that was just like a couple of weeks ago at this point, right? And right after this one, we're gonna be hearing about PS5, probably gonna be seeing official gameplay and all of that. And who knows, GTA 6 might be announced as well. I believe there was a rumor that said that GTA 6 is gonna be like an exclusive on the PS5, and it was kind of debunked, but at the same time, Sony and Rockstar Games didn't comment on that, or I mean to say 2K Games didn't comment on that. It is as though they are planning something, but it's not finalized yet, so that's why they were like, okay, we're not gonna comment on that. Maybe it was like that, or maybe it's completely fake. And also, I did make a video regarding Modern Warfare 4 being on PS4 like last year on July 2nd, and basically this picture that you guys are seeing came from Infinity Ward job listing. So this is legit, okay? This is legit, and I covered it, and basically we found out that this is what Infinity Ward was saying in that post. Come work with the game industry's brightest on a new exciting unannounced title for multiple next-gen platforms. And basically that was one of the official hints regarding a next-gen console, because they legitimately said multiple next-gen platforms last year in 2018, and we discovered that yes, a PS5 is imminent, probably gonna be announced in 2019 and be coming out in 2020, and that's what's happening right now. And obviously it's gonna have backwards compatibility, so that will surely allow us to play literally any PS4 game on the PS5, so it's gonna be playable in that regards. But basically they said that they are working on a next gen platform project, right? So multiple platforms in fact, and it is surely gonna be on next gen consoles. I'm really excited about it though. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more. I'm gonna keep you all in the loops. Check out some other videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.